we have been making some progress here on the Let's Play. Not a whole lot, just getting the farms ready and all the such, and getting going with that. But just thought I'd bring you another episode, episode 2, and what I've got here so far. I'll explain. I got my farms going. I got carrots, I got potatoes, I got wheat, and I got cocoa. And as also I've got sugarcane. So we got a lot of stuff going, and we were in luck. We got all of our cows, all of our pigs, chickens, sheep. We got everything we need. In that direction over there, we have a jungle, and over in that direction there, we have a village. So we ended up getting lucky. We got our carrots, we got everything. And for those of you who don't know the way the new Minecraft works, basically since the latest, I believe since the 1.4 update, things work a little differently now, which I will show you. Basically, if you don't have carrots, you can't get your pigs. Pigs follow carrots now, chickens follow seeds, and then sheep and cows, still the same, they follow wheat. Whereas it used to be everything followed wheat. But now that we've got all of our farms set up, what I wanted to do, I wanted to do a couple of different things. As you can see, I've died. So I had a pesky little Enderman problem. Enderman killed me. It stinks, but it is what it is. And so now I'm down to level 18. But the good news is, in my last video, you probably saw in my fast forward, I did find a ravine down there. I also have an abandoned mine shaft over there, and in between there is a desert over there. And since we're getting back up there in the levels, we're 18 again. I'm the kind of guy, I love my enchantments. So what's missing right here? A beautiful little enchanting table. So I'm gonna get me an enchanting table, fill this bad boy up with some bookshelves, and we'll have us an enchanting room. Like I said, I died, so the only thing I really lost when I died was a whole crap load of leather. But I've got a little bit of leather left. Let's see here. In this chest I've got 12 bookshelves, so that's good. I got a little bit of leather left, but I'm waiting on my sugarcane to grow, which I've got some now. So we should have some bookshelves soon. I think the first thing we're going to do, though, before we get started with anything, I already built me a little staircase down here so we can check out this this ravine here. So that's probably the first thing we're going to go with. And then we'll get us some good stuff here, which as I'm going through, I'll probably be doing some mining while I tell my story. But one thing that we do also need is we've gotten to the point we need coal once more. So I will be getting some of that as we go. I'm running low. And I guess with this story I'm about to tell, I figured it was just fitting since I'm just now starting out, first LP, the Let's Play's kind of young, only in the second episode. I figured why not start out, sometime when I was younger, when I was a little kid. But just tell you guys a little bit about me. I'm an identical twin. So needless to say, my brother and I, we were little hellions when we were little, and we were, we weren't too bad. We turned out to be good kids, but we were pretty rough to handle for a babysitter, for anything. So I don't fully even remember this story that I'm about to tell, but my mom had told me about it, and we'd heard about it from different people throughout the years. But um, when I believe I was 5 years old, probably 5 years old, because my brother and I were both in kindergarten, and um, both of us were in kindergarten, and I believe my oh shoot, I thought they changed that. Apparently, as a law of a fault, you still take the damage, fall damage. I believe. Could be wrong, but it looked like I took 4 hearts there. Anyway, but my brother and I, we were in kindergarten, and my mom had hired this lady to babysit us. My sister, she was, I don't know, she was probably 3, but you know, my sister being the little angel she was, she was always a little angel. But I didn't take fall damage that time. My brother and I, we were 5, and we were not easy to deal with. So, but my mom hired this lady, typical sweet little old lady, to take care of my brother and I, and my sister. And my mom hired her, and she was all excited. Um, she thought she had met us boys briefly, I think, and my little sister, and she had 2 little girls. They were grandchildren of her own, and she thought Mallory was just so cute. Us boys, I think she thought we were cute. I don't know. We weren't. We looked ugly. But my my sister, she was in preschool or something of that nature, and this woman went and picked her up from preschool. So she got home probably about noon or something like that. That's when she got out of preschool, and my brother and I were still in school, and this lady brought my sister home, and when my sister came home, she just did her normal routine. She kind of played by herself. She was real quiet, and she was upstairs playing, I believe in her room or something. And this little old lady, having grandkids of her own, she really wanted my sister to play with her. And my sister, she was always been fairly independent and self-sufficient, and even being 3 years old, she went ahead and she made herself her own peanut butter and jelly. And the lady asked her if she needed food, and no, she didn't. But and then she went up and started, kind of entertaining herself, playing up in our playroom. But this lady calls my mom, a little bit later, about an hour or two later. She's like, "Look, I feel like I'm not doing anything with her, with your daughter. She's just real quiet. She pretty much takes care of herself." And my mom was just like, "Well, she's always been that way. It's no big deal. It's not that she doesn't like you." So, and she's like, "But once the boys come home, it'll be a lot more. There'll be a lot more to do, and there'll be 3 kids is a little more of a handful than 1. So, I believe we got out of school about 3 o'clock. 3 o'clock rolls around, and she comes to pick us boys up from kindergarten." And needless to say, like I said before, we weren't angels. The lady gets there, and our kindergarten teacher, the way she always did it, she'd have us get our backpacks and sit there and wait. And whenever the parents come to pick us up, she'd call the names, and she called our names, Ron and Jeff, and we went ahead and went to the front door of the classroom, and went out, took our backpacks out. And my mom had talked to our kindergarten teacher a little bit while after it happened, and she said the instant we saw that lady was there to pick us up and it wasn't our mom, we immediately dropped our backpacks and started kicking them like soccer balls towards the front door. And this lady didn't know what to do. But I think our teacher kind of reeled us in, told us to quit that, and we picked them up. And our school was, the front doors were 2 big double doors. We took off sprinting for the doors, headed towards the car, and ran up crushed through the doors, went flying out the door. This little old lady chasing us the whole way, and we hopped right in the car, no big deal. Um, and she started to take us home. What she didn't realize is my brother and I, we were we knew how to unbuckle our own car seats, and my mom just didn't really think it'd be a big deal. She didn't tell this lady that. And it looks like there's nothing good here. Heck, we're only at level 15. We won't find any diamonds, but anyway, we'll head out into the desert and see if we can find us a desert temple or something. That'd be real nice. It'd save me, because we really need diamonds. We're hoping, hopefully I can get about 5. That way I can go ahead and give me a pickaxe so I can easily build me a nether portal, and also I can get enough for an enchanting table. But anyway, like I said, we were on the way home. This lady's driving. My little sister is sitting in the front seat, again, being a perfect little angel like she always is. And me and my brothers are actually, because this is before there were the rules that kids weren't allowed to sit in the front seat and whatnot. But my brother and I, we were in the back seat, sitting there in our car seats, and we unbuckled our car seats, and this poor lady didn't know what to do. She was trying to drive. We'd unbuckled our car seats and just got up, and we jumped in the back seat. We were jumping around, climbing up under the seats, doing whatever we could, just to wreak havoc. And this lady was there. She didn't know what to do. My sister, of all people, the most well behaved out of all of us, being 3 years old, was, boys behave, settle down, behave. And it's pretty bad when your 3-year-old sister is telling you as a 5-year-old boy to behave and settle down. But we're on the way home. I think the lady even stopped the car once. I don't remember. My mom said she didn't remember the full story, but she even stopped the car once, tried to get us out, tried to get us back in our seats. She's like, get back in your seats, we need to get back to the house. And we wouldn't get back in our seats, and then she'd get one of us back into our seat, and by the time she caught the other one, then the other one was back out of the car seat and jumping around again. So I think at some point this lady just gave up, said, I don't care if they're in their seats, and took us home. And on the way home, we never got back in our seats, got us back into the driveway, and still could not handle us, because now we were back in our car seats, and we wouldn't get out of our car seats now that we were at the house with the car doors open, ready to go. And we'd knock her hands away whenever she'd try to get us back out. And then my sister my sister was standing outside the car hollering at us, boys, get out of the car, boys, get out of the car, quit it, get out of the car. And at this time, it's not long after 3 o'clock, but that lady tried for, I'd say, a half an hour trying to get us out of the car to get us back in the house. And she was about at her wit's end. And my mom said that she could hear Mallory, or my sister, hollering in the background, boys, get out of the car, boys. And this lady called pretty much in tears, telling my mom, look, you have to come back. I can't get them to get out of the car. It's just terrible. I can't get them out of the car. I don't know what to do with them. You're just going to have to help me. I don't know what to do. And my mom, at that time, she was working at a hospital, and she could clock in and out, as long as she got her work done. Because my mom, she's a pharmacist, and she could clock in and out at her leisure as long as she got her work done. Well, she was pretty much done for the day. She's like, look, I'll go. I can finish up the rest of this tomorrow. I'll come back. Excuse me. And my mom, she comes back, and by that time, we had gotten out of the car. As soon as the lady quit trying to get us out of the car, we went ahead and got out, and we got out of the car, and we went up to the playroom, and we were all, me, my brother, my sister, we were all just sitting around, chilling, just being being fine. You know, and the lady decided to leave us alone now that we were finally finally behaving. And my mom came back and everything was fine. And this lady and my mom was like, "What?" My mom was like, "Well, it seems like they're okay now." And she was like, "Yeah, they're okay now. They they got out. They finally got out of the car and did what they were supposed to do." And ooh, shoot, it's getting nighttime. Looks like we're not gonna find a desert temple. Bummer. But anyway, my mom was like, the boys, they're gonna need a babysitter tomorrow. How about you get here at so and so time?" And what? And the lady goes, "Whoa, wait." She's like, "I'll be honest with you, I don't plan on babysitting your kids again." She said, "The girl, the little girl, she's great, but those boys, they're too much to handle. I don't know, at my old age, I can't be chasing those little boys around when they're running around like crazy like that." Look, zombies in golden armor. But anyway, so basically that's how we chased off our poor little old babysitter. We just completely chased her off. She didn't ever want, and we never saw that babysitter again. Actually, my mom said she'd heard from that babysitter about. She said it was probably a year later. The babysitter called my mom up, and she wanted to. Ooh, I see pumpkins, or a pumpkin. A couple more over there. And she just wanted to take my sister to McDonald's, and but the funny thing is she only wanted to take my sister to McDonald's. She didn't want to take us boys. She just wanted to take my sister, and that was it. So, but anyway, we chased off a lot of babysitters in our day, but that's probably enough for today. I'll save those other stories for later on. But that is the story of how we chased off our poor little babysitter. And it looks like we may not be lucking out. I don't think we'll be finding us a desert temple. I am gonna run back, however. Oh shoot! I probably shouldn't be staying out at night, given that it's on hard. But I got iron armor. It won't hurt us too bad. I really need me some stinking diamonds. Go get these pumpkins up here. We'll swing back by the village. I'll show you the village. We found a pretty good village, really. It's got about 6 farm plots. Got everything we needed in the way of farms from down there. And then beyond that, it also had it had a bunch of villagers in it. I can't remember. It probably had 8 villagers in it, which is a decent amount for a random spawned village. But we'll go back and check that out. I went ahead and blocked it off, made it safe, lit it up with torches, put some fences around it, and such. We'll swing back by there on our way back. Well, let's run over here. We'll check over here. If this gets too boring, I may just go ahead and fast forward to the last part of this, searching for the what's it called? The desert temple. Because I don't want to bore you guys. But the game plan is I really want that enchanting table, so I'm gonna try and get me some diamonds first. And after the enchanting table, the next thing we're gonna go for is potions. So I really would like to get a diamond pick, because I just don't like building my nether portals by dumping buckets of lava and turn them into obsidian with water. So yeah, there's definitely, let's see, where is home? I think it's right back this way. there's definitely nothing there. And you know what, I think right here at this point I'm going to go ahead and I will fast forward this. If anything interesting happens or if I find a temple, I'll be back. But right now I'm going to go ahead and fast forward, and I will see you guys most likely back at the base or at the we got our pumpkins, so we don't need them, but we still need melons. We'll probably run down in the abandoned mine shaft if we got time and get some of those. Ooh, big hole. And go ahead and get those. But I will holler at you guys here in a second. Alrighty, I am back. Okay, I had to come back, make me a new sword because mine broke. So, but now that we're back, I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna run down. I don't think we've been too long on this episode so far. Well, I don't know. Kind of bummed we didn't find any diamonds yet. Got to tell my little story, but that was about it. Kind of bummed we didn't find any diamonds, but I'm about to go down in this cave here. What I may do, I'm probably going to end the episode right here. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go on my quest for diamonds. I may go ahead and keep recording, and that way if I find anything down there, if I find any diamonds or anything like that, really we're just looking for melon seeds down here, and hopefully if this thing gets deep enough we'll get us some diamonds as well. But for now, I guess blockhead out, and I'll be talking to you guys later. If you guys like the video, go ahead and give her a thumbs up, and also if you really like the video, then go ahead and subscribe, and I'll be hopefully bringing videos to you guys every couple of days or something, every 3 to 4 days. Hopefully I can get a video up, and we'll see. I do have a full-time job, so it's so I may not be able to get up videos all the time, but hopefully every couple of days. I don't have enough time to do a daily video or anything like that, but hopefully every couple of days I'll be getting back to you guys. So like I said again, if you enjoyed it, like, subscribe, and I will see you guys later. Thanks.